Hello, everyone. Today, I have a story to share. A story that still terrifies me to this day. It happened at my old school. A place that seemed normal during the day. But when night fell, strange things started to appear. My name is Phae, and this story, it's about the shadow in the bathroom. A shadow I'll never forget. And it changed my life forever. My school. It was really old. Some buildings were so ancient you could barely count the years. They say it used to be a military hospital during World War II. A lot of people died there. Some say the spirits of soldiers still linger. Others say a student died mysteriously. But no one dares talk about it openly. It's just rumors, passed down from seniors to juniors. Some claim they heard crying at night. Others say they saw shadowy figures walking the halls. But for me, what I experienced, it was far more terrifying. It all started when I was in grade 11. I was an active student, always staying late for school activities. My school had a science building, separate from the main one. It was a 3-story structure, old and run down. Peeling walls, broken windows, and faulty electricity that flickered or went out completely. The bathroom on the 3rd floor of that building, it had a bad reputation. They said if you went in at night, you'd encounter something strange. I'd heard these stories for years but never believed them. I thought they were just tales to scare new kids. My friend, Mint, was a scaredy cat but loved telling ghost stories. One day, she told me that when she went to the 3rd floor bathroom in the evening, she saw a shadow in the mirror. But when she turned around, there was nothing. Mint warned me, "Phae, don't go there alone." I laughed. "What ghost? You're just imagining things." But Mint's eyes were serious. "I'm not lying," she said. She went on to say that after that day, she dreamt of a long-haired woman standing in the bathroom, staring at her silently. I laughed it off. Just a dream. But deep down, I started to feel uneasy. A senior named Tom once shared a story about the 3rd floor bathroom too. He said when he was in grade 12, he was cleaning up in the science building late at night. He heard the sound of dripping water, drip. Drip. Drip, coming from the bathroom. Thinking it was a leaky faucet, he went to check. But when he got there, every tap was tightly closed. Yet the dripping sound continued, drip. Drip, then he felt a cold chill on his neck, like someone was standing behind him. He turned around, nothing. But in the mirror, he saw a shadow standing in the corner of the room. Tom said he ran out and never went back to that building. Hearing this, I got goosebumps. Could it be real? That day, I was working on a science project with friends. We started in the afternoon, but the project was tough and took a long time. By 7:30 p.m., my friends had all left, and I was alone. I thought, I'll finish a bit more, then I'm done. But then, I felt a sudden urge to use the bathroom. I checked the time, 8 p.m. The building was dead silent. The hallway lights flickered. A cold breeze swept through. I hesitated. Should I go? But the urge won. I had to go. I walked slowly. My shoes echoed in the empty hallway. Asterisk tap. 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 Asterisk each step felt like something was following me. I glanced back, nothing. But the feeling was strange, like eyes were watching me. When I reached the bathroom, the door was slightly ajar. I pushed it open. The lights inside flickered on and off. A musty smell hit me. I walked to the sink, washed my hands, and looked up at the mirror. That's when I saw it. In the mirror, there was a dark shadow standing in the corner of the room. It was still, like a statue. Long hair covered its face. It wore something. Maybe an old school uniform. My heart pounded. What is this? I turned around immediately, nothing. The room was empty. I looked back at the mirror. The shadow was still there. And then it moved. Walking closer. I screamed, "AHHH," and ran out of the bathroom. My bag fell, pens scattered everywhere, but I didn't care. I sprinted down the stairs, back to the classroom, my heart racing. I sat at my desk, panting, thinking, was I hallucinating? But it felt so real. That shadow. It was like it had a presence. I tried to calm myself. It's fine, I'll go home soon. But then, I heard it. The sound of dripping water, asterisk drip. Drip. Drip, asterisk coming from the hallway. I froze. Is it following me? I crept to the classroom door and peeked out, nothing. But the dripping grew louder, asterisk drip. Drip. Drip, asterisk suddenly, the classroom lights went out. I panicked, grabbed my bag, and ran out of the building. As I ran, I felt something chasing me. Footsteps, asterisk tap. Tap, asterisk echoing behind me. I didn't dare look back. I just kept running. When I reached the school courtyard, the sound stopped. I turned to look at the science building. It was pitch black. But at the third floor bathroom window, I saw a figure standing. My body shook. I ran home immediately. That night, I got home around 9 p.m. I couldn't sleep. It felt like someone was watching me. I had a nightmare. The shadow was standing at the foot of my bed, staring at me with invisible eyes, whispering, "Why did you look?" I woke up drenched in sweat, crying. It was terrifying. I sat hugging myself all night, too scared to turn off the light. The next day, I told Mint. Her face went pale. "Phae, I warned you," she said. A senior who saw the shadow had dropped out because he couldn't handle it. He said the shadow followed him home. I got chills. "Will it follow me too?" Mint said, "Don't overthink it, but don't go to that bathroom again." I nodded, but my mind was restless. After that, strange things started happening at home. Some nights, I heard dripping, drip. Drip, even though all the faucets were off. Sometimes, the bathroom mirror at home had fingerprints, like someone had touched it. I was terrified. I told my mom, but she said, "You're overthinking." But I knew it wasn't just my imagination. I started dreaming of the shadow more often. Some nights, it stood closer. Others, it pointed at me. I was too scared to be alone. I decided to find answers. I went to the school library and dug through old records. After days of searching, I found a teacher's note. It said that 30 years ago, a female student named Nit died in the science building. They said she was locked in the third-floor bathroom and drowned. No one knew what really happened. Some said suicide, others said murder. The school hushed it up. The note mentioned that after her death, strange things happened in that bathroom, dripping sounds, shadows in the mirror. I was shocked. This is real? On the last page, someone had scribbled in shaky handwriting, "Don't stare at the mirror too long." I trembled, looking around, feeling watched. I slammed the book shut and left the library. But as I walked out, I heard it, drip. Drip, coming from the corner of the room. I didn't dare look. I ran home. Since then, my life has changed. I'm afraid of mirrors at night. I avoid the science building. My friends noticed I've changed. I've become more anxious. Some days, I hear dripping in my ears, even at home. I started isolating myself, skipping school. My mom got worried, asking, "Phae, what's wrong?" I didn't dare tell her, afraid she'd think I was crazy. One day, I ran into Tom by chance. He looked gaunt. I asked, "Are you okay?" He gave a dry smile. "Not really, Phae." He said after seeing the shadow, he transferred schools, but it still followed him. He heard dripping every night and saw figures in mirrors. He said, "Phae, if you see something strange, don't look at it." I felt my heart sink. "It's too late, Tom." I tried to find a solution. I visited a monk at a temple and told him everything. He listened quietly, then said, "Some spirits are tied to places. And sometimes, to people." He gave me a protective charm to keep at home. After that, the dripping stopped, but the feeling of being watched never left. Even now, I'm scared of mirrors and bathrooms at night. Sometimes, in the silence, I hear it, asterisk drip. Drip. Drip, asterisk to everyone listening. Have you ever felt this way? Or, is there a shadow behind you right now that you don't even notice? Sweet dreams.